Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Dyson Sphere Program. Let's get back to it. Let's just kind of looking around our map a little bit. And it's been a while since I recorded the last episode, so I might be a little rusty on the controls. I'm playing several different games here at the same time. But I think what I want to do is 2 or 3 things I'm kind of focused on at the moment. One is I'd like to amp up our magnet production over here. These guys. So that we can get a bit more of these blue kind of data cubes going through. Not a huge deal. I'm just going to put 1, maybe 2 more assemblers here. And then we'll just let that run. I think we've got a good supply of the inputs. What is it? Magnets and copper ingots. And that'll get us these magnetic coils. That's one thing I want to work on probably first. The next thing that's kind of on my mind is where's our oil processing? Oh man, it's always harder to navigate here at night. In our oil processing area, we've got these huge tanks here of, what is that, refined oil that's just been sitting here. We're going to need to start burning this off, otherwise we're going to back up. So that's maybe the second thing. We've got room for another 5,000 units of oil, and then everything's going to back up. So we need to get oil out of here. Wait, am I doing anything with that oil already? Oh, I am burning it off. Oh man. Well, we'll have to double check that and just see how well this is burning off. Yeah, I forgot we even set this up. Yeah, we'll have to kind of monitor this level and see if it's climbing or not. 49, 53. It looks like it is still climbing. So we might need to put down more burners here, at least for now, until we figure out what we can do with the refined oil. So that's the second thing. Probably need another couple burners or 2, and if I have to take down wind turbines just to consume that energy, we'll do it. And then the third thing was finishing automating the level 2 belts. Where were we doing that work? Okay, yeah, here's where we're automating belts. These are all just the level 1s, yeah. So maybe out here, actually while I'm here, maybe I can grab some belts.
When building a conveyor belt, confirm its starting point and end point. Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt 1 level. Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt 1 level, if it has been raised. Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift.
So that would be the third thing, a little bit lower priority, but we need some extra ingredients to make the level 3s. Let's see what that is. Buildings, or level 2s, I should say. Oh yeah, the motors. Just motors. But there's some components that go into that. So let's get to it. Let's get back over to the blue data cube production. And where is that spot where we're doing the copper? Over here. Let's plop down. We've got some anemic mining going on here. I wonder if we should just rip this out. Let's get to it. That little power pole's gonna have to move, I think. I think this guy's gonna actually have to be ripped out too. We can always move this one up when it's done. Let's just do it. Yeah, I don't need any of this, I don't think, anymore. Oh, bear with me here. Gonna see if we could put another miner down and take advantage of this. Doesn't look like I've got room to squeeze this guy in right now, so we won't worry about that. Basically, I want to copy this guy. Let's try it again. There we go. Let's see if we can snap in 2 more of these. One with another object. Really, you can't just overlap? Oh, that's a bummer. All right, forget that. Just do it the hard way. All right, assembler. Boom, boom. Sorter level 2. Looks like I have a bunch of these. We want these guys, right? Boom and boom. And now they just need power. So we can put the power pole back. Alright, a little foggy, a little hard to see here. That should help. We've got a little buffer storage here. Let's put some more inserters over here. That should be fine. I know we could take out the slower inserters and everything. Don't care. I think that's all we need to do for now. And these guys are supplied with copper from our newer copper mine, so we should be good. And now we're starting to see a little thinning of this belt, bringing in the magnets. I'm not gonna. Am I gonna chase after that right now? Let's see. We could. This is fairly easy to scale, right? We just need to smelt a bit more. Smelt iron ore. And then make magnets out of it. Oh, we've got a ton of magnets. So maybe this is just a belt thing or an inserter thing. This time I will take out these slow ones. That one's clearly fine. Those are fine. Yeah, that I'm guessing is going to catch up. We can do one more. So we've got excess electricity at this point. Alright, that's that. Now let's go to the refining and see what we can do about that. See if we can get to an equilibrium on the refined oil. That's not packing up. Let's see where it's at now. Yeah, it's still climbing. It's still climbing. Let's see. Are these guys burning at like max capacity? Is there a way to know? Conversion rate 80%. Let's make more of these. This turbine can go. Let's see, we're crossing one of these boundaries here. Power plant. Let's get a couple of these built. About 4. In between episodes, yeah, I picked a bunch of researches almost just at random, just to keep the research train going here. I was working down some of the mecha upgrades. That one's in progress. That one has cubes we don't have yet. Another splitter. And kind of want to go down the middle-ish. Yeah, there we go. I think that's probably enough, right? So we'll have to keep an eye on this. We'll say right around 5730 or 5740 roughly. Hopefully that'll come down. And we can burn that off. Oops. All right. Now it's on to belt production. Drop down. Where's our threat levels at 27.6? Not urgent. We got a bunch of stuff to do, right? Let's see. To make the second level belts, we got to make those motors. We looked at this before. Is that items? Yeah, we need electric motors. And more magnetic coils. All right, let's get back to doing the conveyor belt too. So just kind of looking around, trying to strategize, see how I want to do this. We've got a copper deposit over here. We're going to tap, I think we'll tap into that to make the the magnetic coils, right? So we need magnetic coils, and in order to make these electromagnetic turbines, we also need those coils to make the electric motors. We've already got iron plates and gears being made over here. I don't know that I have the gears being stored off. Do I? I guess I have some going in here. But let's scale up. Let's scale up our iron plate production first, because we're going to tap into this for more things. And I see I've got 4 belts that are kind of backed up. And there's a little more room here. We can produce more iron plates. Let's do it. I guess we'll wiggle this down a bit. I don't want to continue on with this belt being our iron plate belt. Let's how can I do that? Let's extend this belt if I can. Up would be nice. I guess we'll go down. Do that. I'm gonna deconstruct you. I can stay. I'm basically just gonna loop this thing around. If I can. And then now I want to get more smelters and things going. We'll do storages. Depot Mark II, double capacity. Don't have any of these. How big are they, I wonder? Nope, they won't even let me try to place one. Double the capacity of a Mark 1, but requires steel to produce. Let's just grab some of these. One there. Obviously need foundations. Drop some of these guys down. Like we're getting near the pole here. That's why things are getting things are getting kind of tight building wise. I have to get used to this. Very different from other games I'm used to. All right, let's do another storage or two. Boink. Boink. Yeah, I don't like how things line up, but that's just the nature of the game, I think. Smelters. 1, 2, not there. You can go. And then this belt's got a wiggle. That gets us 3 more. Go for power poles somewhere in here. Set my recipe on these guys to iron ingots. That's 3 more. We may even go more. What I'm going to do while I'm doing this is I want to scale up iron ingots, and then we're going to pull some of this these iron plates off and spin up a line to do magnets, which we don't have yet. Then we'll join up with copper. We'll set up some copper smelting and do the electromagnets. But I kind of want to scale this line up, and then maybe this will be semi-permanent, and we'll belt more iron ore over here. We are going to have faster belts. It looks like the belts are becoming the bottleneck, right? The belts can't carry enough to keep all these smelters fed, so we'll leave it there for now, I guess. And then I want to pull off of here and somehow get magnets going. But I want to preserve my ability to kind of keep scaling these off to the right. Probably won't need to for this stuff. But let's for belt level 2, belt level 1s, we probably don't need to scale that. But we may want to scale these gears out later if we need to use them for other things. We'll try to keep the right side open. And then here, I guess we need a splitter somewhere, and we can do production of those magnets. Get more foundations going. Chew up some of this and get the splitter. Probably need to make some of these. No, I got plenty, tons of them. Do that. And we have you come in the side. Will you do that? Someone mentioned, let's see, shift or control or something. Some special key to make these angles a little bit more pretty. There's shift, nothing. There's control, and there's alt. Yeah, I'm not sure what the special keystroke is. Have to look that up. Alright, so now I've got iron. And I want to make magnets. Let's take a look. Those are made in the smelting facility. Oh, those too close. Oh, that is a drag. That's a bit of a drag. These guys power. Boink. And how's our defenses looking? I think we're mostly in the umbrella of our defenses, but we're going to have to ramp that up as well. Especially before we go over to this copper deposit. So that gets us magnets. What are we waiting on here? Oh, it's not plates. You guys do work right off of iron ore. Okay. Interesting. What can we do about that? And I just kind of starved us out. What we can do is kind of a compromise. Not crazy about this. But let's do something different here. I'll show you. We're going to tap into this supply of iron right here. This guy that's got 101,000. That's going to be the one that supplies the iron ore for our magnet production. I thought we needed to use plates. We don't. So let's rip up this stuff, clean up this mess. I'm going to empty this belt of these plates. And then reverse that belt. I suppose I could put a splitter here. Probably don't need to. Let's just chew this back and route it the other way. We'll let that belt drain off. And then this is going to be our new belt that supplies us with the ore that we need. That's not going to work. Do it that way in case we want to scale this out further. Let's see this in motion. Should all work. Threat rating's at 47. Okay, so now we've got a new supply of magnets. I'm gonna run a belt out of here. Who knows how close I can be? I'm just gonna play it safe. Even though the inserters will take more time to load this belt, just gonna err on the side of having more space so I don't have to rebuild things. Okay, that is that. Let's go take a quick look at the oil. I want to see if we're actually burning this off or if we're still accumulating. Oh, it doesn't look good. It's like we're still accumulating. Yeah, 6132. What could we do about that? I added 2 more. But are these guys not needing to actually burn? Generation capacity 30, consumption demand. I guess we'll just try to keep ramping up consumption. And then if we starve out on hydrogen, then we're just going to have to starve out on hydrogen for a bit, I guess. Until we get more production going. Looks like the reds are now the bottleneck since we've amped up the blue. It also depends a little bit on what's being researched. Alright, let's get back over here. And I think we need to ramp up our defenses, or we need to extend our defenses to cover this copper area that we're going to tap into. So we can make the copper plates for electromagnets. And we need to protect just even the magnet production. We got a belt here, I guess. Where's our other belt? Oh man, yeah, developing on this kind of round little world is very different for me. I'm getting used to it slowly. Got bullets here. If I come in this way, that's going to get us closer to the copper. Maybe this is the belt we extend. Let's try it. A bunch of dirt there. I suppose we should be putting down platforms, right? To recoup the dirt or something. Let's try it. Alright. Alright. We need... Let's see. Fence turrets somewhere in here. We probably need to pave this over as well. Soil is at 165,000. That's probably all we need, I'm guessing. Eventually I'm going to regret getting rid of all this water, because we probably need to access it at some point. Okay, that's the end of that. See if I can go find more foundations. There's energetic graphite. Let's grab some of that while I'm here and I see it. Looks like I've actually got plenty. I'd still grab a couple stacks. Alright, here's foundations. Let's resupply on these guys. Ooh. I guess that's a fair amount. We could always scale this up too. I'm going to leave it for now. Let's see if we can copy this setup right here. Okay, Control B. Can't see. I can't see the coverage of our existing defenses when we do it like this. Kind of a drag. Tab. Okay, press tab to switch the anchor point on the blueprint. Let's try it there, I guess. And we'll see what this does for our range. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with where that's at. Probably need another one down this way some more. Let's get this guy at least wired in. I guess I gotta put a splitter. That's probably gonna be too close. Let's see. How can we do this? How can we do this? I could just pull off the belt without a splitter, right? We need power over here. Alright, so those guys are loading up with ammo, and I think we need to go further in. Let's continue this belt on through. Now things are going to get a little weird. Let's see if we can copy the same defensive apparatus and bring it over this way, I guess. Kind of right near the poles here. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have problems, right? We may have to build it from scratch. It looks like it doesn't want to plop this guy down. What's it say? Blueprint, sub-area, divided by a tropic line. Oh, interesting. So you can't... I see. I see. It's just the nature of the curvature of the planet. It wants you to stay within a line. We definitely don't want it there. All right, let's build up from scratch. I think we can be fairly far out here, so let's do storage. Oh man, yeah, this is going to be weird right here at the poles. It's going to be very strange. How can we pull this off? We'll figure it out. Yeah, let's just start building. See if what we can do. Obviously need to make more sorters. Really? Deflection too much. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Let's get rid of that. Deflection too much. Man, that's weird. How can we do this? Deflection too much. We're going to experiment. I'm going to put a splitter here. Yeah, that will work. Oh, one more thing before I forget, which I did already forget. This storage way over here, see if I can get over there. I don't want this thing stealing all of the ammunition. Might be already full at this point. Okay, no, it took the copy. Awesome. Yeah, that's all I want. 500 cartridges or shells or whatever. Do that same thing here. Limit to 5. We gotta get power out here. Get this wired up, and I'm thinking maybe another storage. Yes, here or something. Trying to deal with the curvature of the planet here. That's kind of warting my plans a little bit. Okay, now turrets. We'll just use the cheapy ones. I'm just thinking. What about something a little different? Just experiment with a different design. Belt. Oh, man. You down to there. Oh man, that's ugly. You into there. Doesn't like it. Not with another object. Ah. Can't get this right. I was hoping this guy would connect right up. But I hoped in vain, because those are pretty tight. How can we do this? Want a storage buffer for these two, at least for all of them, really. That holds a bunch so that if this belt goes dry, these guys still have a supply that'll get them through any attack. But because we're on such a curved area, it's making it a nightmare to try and get storage working. What can we do? The idea would be this belt comes up through here, splits, and then fills this storage with 5 stacks of ammunition. And then this guy dumps out into this belt, which feeds these 2 turrets, and then somewhere we'd have 2 more turrets over here, something being fed by this storage in the same kind of way. That's what I'm working on, and what's thwarting me is the whole inserter limitations. I cannot connect to that belt, which is a drag. All right, I got another idea. Let's try something else. Boom, boom. Can this guy feed a belt? Let's see if this guy can feed this way. Might be too close. Okay, that works. That gets me what I want. Now let's get rid of all this and see if I can squeeze 2 turrets in here somewhere. These guys have to be fed by a belt, or I could do splitters. That might be the smarter way to do it. Let's try that. Splitter. And then turret first. Let's make sure this is going to work. Nice and close. Go into there. You go into there. There's splitter. Turret. You into there, you into, no, you into there. And let's get this connected back up. Our supply of ammunition coming in. Make sure this storage is limited to 5. It's probably more than enough. Could probably do 4 on these ones. Now I need to get turrets fed off of this guy. Or we could do something down here. Let's see, can we run a belt over this way maybe? Might do it actually. Better yet, maybe a turret right here. belt. That gets us our 3. All right, now I'm happy. Let's take this guy up to 5 or 6. And let's get rid of this one. Boom. Get rid of this for now. I'll leave that inserter just for the heck of it. And let's get power over here. All right, that's a little goofy, but it's doing what I want. We've got local storage for ammunition, and then I've got 3 turrets lined up, and they're protecting all of the magnet production. And they are going to protect our upcoming new copper smelting operation. At least they're starting to. We may have to cycle around and do it. These little meridian lines are super significant to how we go about building, but I'm still learning the game and how to build in this game effectively. So it's going to be maybe a little brutal to watch as I kind of muddle my way through. But yeah, this playthrough I'm just going to kind of take my time, learn how to play, and not stress too much over how long it takes to get there. But yeah, I think we'll end this episode here. Between episodes, I'll probably just queue up a bunch more research. And then next episode, I think we want to get another copper smelting operation here going. Or we could think about... Yeah, we probably just need another copper operation. The other thing I was going to say is this is dead, basically. Not that one. We could think about having one factory on the planet that produces copper plates. And then route copper plates from that central location and route all copper ore to that central location. I'll give that some thought between episodes. But yeah, we're going to end this one here. Next episode, we'll pick up trying to automate the level 2 conveyor belts. But that's it for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Dyson Sphere Program. And I'm just getting reacclimated to the game after about 2.5 years of not playing it. But I'm having fun. Hope you do too. And I will see you all in the next episode.